So it finished at Newcastle 4, Villarreal 0. Very, very good performance. Some standout performances again. A very different 11 to the one that took to the field yesterday, of course. But really good stuff again. Controlled the game, played really well, created loads of chances. And when we had to, we defended as well. Villarreal did have their opportunities throughout the game. But going forward, we just look so good. And that's the exciting thing for this coming season, is how good we look going forward. I haven't a clue what Eddie Howe is going to do for the starting 11. I really don't. I would assume that the midfield will be Bruno, Tonali and Joelinton. But where he plays Bruno and Tonali, only Eddie Howe knows, because that is the position. I think, do we play Bruno as the 6 or Tonali as the 6? My personal opinion is Tonali suits the number 6 better. He gets on the ball a lot more and creates moving forward. And Bruno is Bruno. I still don't think Bruno looks 100%, by the way, at all at the moment. He's not quite up to speed yet, but that will come. I've got no worries about Bruno, but that's just my opinion from what I've seen in pre-season. Sean Longstaff today looked a little off the pace. Of course, he didn't play in America either, so you know he's trying to get match fitness back, of course. But I don't think he will start in that middle come next Saturday. For me, the big question is who will start at left back, who will start up front. I think Isak will get the go as the striker. However, on either side of him, I haven't got a clue. Miggy's obviously done himself really well in pre-season. He's obviously main contender for the right-hand side. Left-hand side, Harvey Barnes has done himself no harm at all today. He was absolutely superb. Took his chances really well. Could have had 3 or 4, actually. But what I like about Barnes is, and what I've said about Barnes for a long time now, is, you know, when he gets the ball, he's very direct. He's very, I'm going to get past this defender. And he creates chances as well. You don't know if he's going to come inside or go down the wing. But he took his chances brilliantly today. Joelinton again, really good positive display in midfield. Took his goal really well. You know, gone are the days now where we think Joelinton will go to pieces in the box, because he took that so well. Was calm, compact, and just slid it past the goalkeeper into the corner and off the post. Some really good goals today as well. You know, it wasn't just lucky goals. They were really good. Jacob Murphy, of course, the first goal, smashing that in from the edge of the 6-yard box. Brilliant finish from him. But of course, now you're asking questions about, you know, Elliot Anderson, Jacob Murphy. They've played really well in pre-season. Murphy's looked really good at right back, to be honest, but you know, we know Trippier is there. But it's very exciting, isn't it? You just don't know who's going to start. But what is positive is who've we got to come off the bench. You know, now this season, we've got a quality bench to go with a quality starting 11. So, you know, if Barnes starts, Gordon can come on for him if he's struggling, or on the other side for Miggy. You know, Jacob Murphy's still doing it. It's very, very positive. And I've come away from this whole weekend thinking, yeah, you know, we've really looking forward to this season, because we're very, very good going forward. Now, defensively today, you know, Dummett and Lascelles centre-backs, you know, you're always going to get chances created against you when those two are centre-backs. Lascelles made a howler, you know, early in the second half. Was he injured at the time? I don't know, but, you know, he made sure that he got treatment straight after to make it look that way. However, you know, he did all right. Dummett did okay as well, but they're not going to be starters. Let's be honest, guys. The big question is who is going to start at left back. You know, Dan Burn, he was beaten quite a few times during the game today. Matty Targett didn't really perform yesterday, in my opinion, and a few others' opinion. They were a little worried about Matt Targett. So does he get the start, or does the new signing Livramento? He's been at both games over the weekend, probably getting all his medical and paperwork done so they can announce the deal, of course, tomorrow. But tomorrow's a bank holiday, so it may be Tuesday. We don't know yet. But either way, he will be a Newcastle player early this week. Now, does he get the start at left back? Because I think that is an option that Eddie Howe will be looking at, and certainly will be looking at in training. Because it's, for me, Dan Burn is really good stalwart. He's done a great job, let's be honest, since he's been asked to play that position. I don't have any worry about him playing in cup games or stuff like that. But when it comes to Europe and the faster pace, he got done a few times with pace today, unfortunately. But, you know, that's up to Eddie. And now we're in a position where Eddie Howe really does face dilemmas about who's going to start, who's going to be on the bench, who's not going to be involved. You've got to think of Lewis Miley. You know, he's done himself absolutely no harm at all in pre-season, and I think Eddie wants him as part of the first team squad next season as well. So everything is exciting building up to next Saturday, and of course we'll be building up to it all week on the channel. You know, questions will be asked about who's playing where, etc, etc, and it's very, very exciting. It really is exciting. But let me know in the comments below what you thought of the game. Did you see it, or did you listen to Billy's commentary? And what do you think for next week? Who does he start? Because right now I'm sitting here thinking, God, Eddie Howe's got a real dilemma ahead of himself for that game against Villa. But only time will tell. But thank you for watching, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. Get down there and subscribe as well if you're new to the channel. And of course, hit that notification bell, which will let you know when we go live or we upload any future videos. But thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you very soon. Take care.